is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. We are joined today by a couple of very special guests. We've got WyzGyz himself. Welcome, welcome.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for having me, man.
No problemo. And the one and only Miriam. How are you?
Yeah, pretty well. How are you?
Awesome sauce. Awesome. Hey, welcome, Aria Blackness. Good to have you. Hail, hail, hail.
Hey.
Alrighty. All right. And since it's been a while, well, like over a month for me, and since I last saw you guys, how about we take a moment to like reacquaint ourselves?
Like a minute of silence?
Well, actually, let's see. Actually, ladies first. Miriam, would you mind kind of giving us like a little history on you, how you got into creating your own awesome comics, and got to where you are today?
Well, 3 words, like just like that, because I think COVID started it. Like many people don't like talking about this topic because it's a very unpleasant topic. But for me, COVID kind of opened up, some free time to do what I like to do, and I love to draw. And every time I was doing something, I was drawing. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started Bonds itself. Like drawing the comic. And meeting this amazing young gentleman with red eye kind of helped me, to build the campaign and get the comic out. So that's what we are doing. We're just, trying to make entertainment, trying to make the best comics ever. And as he helped me in the very beginning, I'm trying to help him right now. And I'm pretty much, the artist of Sunsworn. So yeah. That's it. That's what I've been doing. I've been drawing all day, every day.
Nice. It helps to have a passion for your art, and it just makes it feel less like work and more like fun. WyzGyz, sir. How about telling us a little bit about yourself?
Oh yeah, I've been floating around here for a while, number of years. Started off in the chats and then decided to go for a YouTube channel myself, and just talk about the things that we like, things that we don't like, and but especially kind of got away from the things that we don't like bit, because it gets a little old just complaining about things all the time. So I saw people doing great things, especially with comics and in Comicsgate. So I kind of gravitated more toward that, and promoting people, helping people push. And then I got the wild idea that, hey, I got some ideas, right? So I feel burned by a lot of these franchises, and I'm not seeing exactly what I want to see. So I'm going to put out exactly what I want to see, and hopefully other people want to see it too. So that's how Sunsworn was born. Met a lot of great people along the way. Katie's just been a blessing ever since we've met. She's really, honestly, without Katie right now, this project probably wouldn't be happening. So thank you as well, Katie. You are just as appreciated. And hail to the chat, by the way. You guys are awesome. If it wasn't for these guys, I see Frog G, I see Yodam, I see Joe Froggo, Area Black. These people are out here on Twitter and on YouTube all the time too, helping people, promoting projects, and there's really nothing in it for them other than great content. So thank you guys.
Oh, yeah, these guys, without a doubt, are so freaking amazing. We got some really good people here. Welcome, Frog G. Thanks for dropping the links. Welcome, Yotam Darkstar. Good to see you again. Hey, everybody. Hey, Joe Frago. Good to have you. Loving the bacon. Bacon is life.
Yeah,
Bacon is
thank God
delicious.
I ate just a while ago because I would be, here like doing the frog sounds like no, people are hungry.
Hello. The first book was great. Looking so forward to Wings of Vengeance. Yeah.
Thanks, Froggy.
Stretch goal for the red gaze to show his feet. All right.
Well, I'll be honest. I've been considering doing the camera thing. We'll see. It might be coming up here. We'll see.
Ah.
I mean, maybe I'll start with the feet.
Oh. And then pan up slowly.
Stop it right in the middle.
Oh,
do
man,
it.
What a tease. What a tease. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also check out Bonds the Drive. Yeah. Getting a lot of good press from the CG industry.
As it should be.
Yeah. You guys are making awesome rockin' books. And let's see. Yep. Hey, Bristolian Dave. All right, me babbers.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, welcome, Sugar Chris.
Sugar.
Chris, this is a formal event. You better have showed up in that red dress.
Yeah.
Show up in that red dress and dance the blues.
It's happening.
Oh, nice.
It's happening. You want to see the second part?
Yeah.
There.
That's the best part.
Oh, man. Sugar's here.
Yeah.
There's a cheer for that. Right on. Awesome. So cool. So obviously we are here to celebrate and promote Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. So as the Union rebuilds, 3 of its heroes are forced to fight for their lives in a desolate world. So you're at 47.70 USD for 76 backers, which is 476% of a $1,000 fixed goal. Do you set it at 1,000 because all you're mainly needing it for is like shipping and to make swag, or is there other stuff involved in that amount?
Well, what I often tell people is even when people reach their goal, it's good to keep pushing these projects because every dollar over that is going to help. You have that money to inject into the next project, so you won't be waiting so long for it. So I did have a pretty decent reserve left over from Edge of Annihilation, and yeah, that's 1,000 is just I don't know. I was even considering 500 because honestly, like I had enough reserve to just even put it out there, so it's good. It's good to go. It's happening regardless. And I figured why I don't know, flutter around with some lofty goal when, we can just make it happen. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And did you happen to personally notice a significant boost by your hitting the goal so soon? And did you see a lot more promotion? Did you observe a lot more promotion by Indiegogo specifically?
By Indiegogo, not so much. I don't know. I know hitting a goal quick is supposed to really help you with the algorithm, but I'm not sure how many people like surf Indiegogo looking for projects. Like I think that happens on Kickstarter a lot more than it does on Indiegogo, but I think it does happen, just not to the degree that we would like.
Yeah, from what I heard from some creators is that it's like, according to some of the statistics, the data that you see on the back end, Indiegogo supposedly leads, being on their list and on the recommended and what's hot lists lead to maybe between 40 and 60% of the sales, the backers. But I don't know if that's them tooting their own horn and, kind of blowing things out of proportion, or if it's legit.
Yeah, I think there might be a good bit of horn tooting going on there because I think a lot of these projects are really funded on streams more than anything.
I think so too. Yeah, that's where lots of the promotion comes from, anyway.
Yeah, like even more so than Twitter these days, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think people tend to use Twitter for just advertising that we've got live streams since notifications suck.
Yeah, they do suck.
Sugar Chris, I haven't seen you in a while, WyzGyz. Yep. Yeah, I've been dealing with stuff. Life happens, and I was kind of on and off out of commission for like just over a month. So I'm finally getting back into the game. Good to be back. I was missing streaming. Yeah, thank you, Bristolian Dave. Nice to see you back streaming. Sugar says, a simp tier? I'll have to look into this.
More or less.
Seriously, Red, we need to put that tier with red apron there. We need to put it there.
Well, see, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to go over this again. We made it the featured tier actually just today. There's a tier called Sirens of Sunsworn, and Miriam was very adamant about naming this tier the ultimate simp tier. And the problem I see with that is there's a lot of simps out there that proudly own it, right? They own it, they love it, they're okay with it. But then there's closet simps who would take offense. So I don't want to make anyone feel less. I don't want to make anyone feel less. So
you have a name, own it.
You don't have to label yourself a simp if you just want beautiful women. You can just observe these sirens and enjoy them.
Right.
Okay. All right. Joe Frago suggests put on the dress and dance for us, Chris.
That's a great suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did you say no, Katie?
Maybe. So.
Welcome, Genuine Comics. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey.
I'm going to put a dress on all of you. I'm the only one who can pick on Chris there.
See, that's why no.
No, Fraga. Joe Fraga is so ridiculously far out of the closet.
So
you're saying, Joe Fraga, that you're a proud simp?
Out of the closet onto the runway.
Yeah, it's a tier for everyone. If you want to, strut your simpness, go ahead, announce it proudly. But if you're not feeling it, then you can still pick it up. Just pick it up quietly and go about your day.
Go ahead.
You know how we did that Sugar Chris riding Gretchen?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Sugar Chris in red apron riding a huge crystal?
Oh.
Riding a huge crystal.
Yeah, like a flying crystal, like a flying like a broom, or
Interesting. Oh my!
I'm so tempted to draw it right now.
Well, I did tell Chris there's no red dress tiers on this campaign, so.
And he didn't mention red aprons.
Listen, you can sketch whatever you like. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, exactly.
As if you can. You mean no?
Well, you can always add the red dress later, and whoever gets it gets the one and only official red dress. Thanks for dropping the links, Yo Tom Darkstar. Sugar says, no, Katie. That is terrible. Yeah, don't make red flyer, Katie.
Should I?
Well, I mean, it's not going to appear on the campaign, but it could be all over Twitter.
All over Twitter.
Tempting, very tempting.
Yeah, it could be. This could be partially promotion and partially a chill sketch stream where you do another image. Oh man! So you're looking at 22 days left. Did you do what's pretty common in Comicsgate, where you've got 30 days of funding, a second 30 days of funding, and then you go in demand, or do you do something different?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We just stuck with the common model everyone's pretty much used to. Is we're gonna fund for 30, do another 30, and then go in demand. I'm not sure how long we'll be in demand though. Well, it's gonna be a while. See, I plan to overprint, so we can stay in demand for a while and just kind of use it as a store. But every backer counts, man. So get the word out. If you haven't backed already, I'd encourage you to do so, because this is going to be an awesome project. Not just saying that to toot my own horn. Me and Katie both put a lot of work into this, and we're trying to put out the very best.
Oh yeah.
Always. Like I said on Bonds, like I'm delivering like 100% on everything I do, and I came across a point that when I'm doing my own. That's a picture and that's an idea I've heard, or I just came across the idea that when I'm working on my own, I do a better job when I'm than as if I'm working for somebody else. But that doesn't work over here. You're gonna get 100%, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else. Always. That's how we're gonna roll. That's standard.
Yeah, there you go. That's quality. Keep it the high standards. Let's see. Sugar says, "Damn it, Red."
I get that a lot.
Did you notice that WyzGyz actually has a pretty good impersonation of Chris? I could totally hear his voice, like, "Damn it, Red! Gosh dang it!"
It must have really hit a nerve there, because he actually said "damn it." He usually says "dang it."
Mm-hmm. He said, "Gosh dang it."
Gosh dang it. Thumbs up from Yotam. Joe Fraga says, "What's the measurements, Chris, so I can mail you a dress for a live stream? You can wear it as my birthday present." Hey, welcome Johnny Cage, JP7. Sugar Chris.
Hey, Johnny.
Don't fight it.
Yeah, just roll with it, Chris. Just roll with it.
Own it.
Give into it.
Yeah, be a lady.
You can roll all over it.
Frog Jesus, smash the like, ding the bell. Heck yeah. Thank you. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance is funding. Let's check out the trailer here.
Epic trailer.
Sunsworn.com. Oh, sweet. You made the trailer, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was trying to go with kind of a vibe that would suit the mood, right? Because in the first novel, there was a lot of characters running around, kind of helping each other out, and there was places to turn to. And this is more of I don't know, more of a sense of urgency in this one because there's 3 heroes by themselves on this planet with no backup, and yeah, it's just a little more urgent, a little more dangerous than some of the situations they've been in before.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you also keep busy by making all kinds of CG trailers, promo trailers?
Yeah, man. Everybody who hits me up, I try to hook them up as best as possible.
That's freaking amazing. Yeah, because like you're one of the top trailer makers that I'm aware of.
It's like improving somebody's campaign, you know, by 500% or so.
Indiegogo says 2,000%, but they also say they're responsible for 50% of sales. So who knows?
Impressive, most impressive. Yeah, because you know, like it's basically you and Ascension Studios, from what I hear, and that's pretty impressive. And you're getting better and better. And I constantly see improvements, and I love your transitions and your choice of music and all that. So really good stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to improve every time. Like every trailer, I want to be better than the last, and I'm trying to improve with what I have. And what I plan to do in the future is to extend, get better programs, maybe even dabble into making my own music at some point. But for right now I'm a little too busy for all that, so I'm just kind of working with what I got. But yeah, the future is going to be bright.
For sure.
Can you imagine, like right now, he isn't even the 3rd stage of a Pokemon. The second one.
Yeah, I often wonder how on earth do you find the time to make all these trailers when you're busy doing your own book and all that? Oh my gosh, you're like superhuman. Sugar says, "How would I know what my measurements are for a dress, Joe Frago?"
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Of course he knows. Come on. Chris, it's easy. That's chest, waist, and hips. Easy. Come on. And the length doesn't matter. It's going to be mini anyways.
I thought it was mainly based on chest. So whatever your shirt size is, then you go with that because everything just drapes from there.
Yeah, it depends how busty you are, Chris.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you want to account for that because you don't, well, maybe you do want it to run a little high. Show off some leg.
That's what I just said. The length of the dress doesn't even matter, you know, because it's gonna be mini anyways.
A mini skirt?
Of course.
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
And there's a possibility you will see some red tongues, so
oh
you know.
everybody's gonna be trying to get those Chris upskirts, you know?
Oh yeah. As part of the red dress tier, you get a WyzGyz upskirt mirror that you can attach to your shoe.
That's not a bad idea. I'm pretty pervy. I can work that out.
There you go.
I mean, we can use your eye icon as a censorship. You know, like we're gonna have like a Chris butt, and we're just gonna slide your icon over.
Not exactly where I pictured my icon, but it could work.
Chris will always fight it, Johnny K.
Yeah, gays approved.
Some people like that struggle. Oh my gosh. Smiling Bandito, Hale and Will Met.
But just by the way, just so you know, like Chris is doing it just like a proper lady should, you know. He's not giving in so easily.
You're right. That means he knows the game.
Damn, I think I'm gonna DM him for some tricks and tips.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, get some advice from the master.
Or is it the mistress?
Oh, all right. There we go. Chris Oak Art, welcome. Good day, friends.
Hi.
Howdy, Chris Oak. Yeah, he's
I'm a talented artist.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Nice. Welcome, Smiling Bandito. T-shirt size.
Mm-hmm.
If he's talking about the campaign, they run. I put from small to 3X on there, and if you need bigger or smaller, you could just hit me up, and we'll sort something out.
I think he was referring to the measurement of dress.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah. If you want, if you're interested in t-shirts, we have them. We have the simp t-shirt, Yotam. You want it. No? Okay, never mind.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
That's an assistant. Come on.
Yeah, Katie not only made all of those beautiful prints for that tier, she also put them together and made additional art to put behind it for the poster and the t-shirt.
Whoa.
Yeah, just very beautiful.
And during night, I'm just sewing those t-shirts, just so you know, like, can you see these hands? They're just, all bleeding, and I've managed to finish like the third t-shirt today. So just make sure you back it, people, because it's, that's pain behind it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's got all Miriam's blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah.
Infused into the imagery of the shirt. Genuine Comics says, Gyz made the Perfect 10 trailer and it's glorious.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was my pleasure. That was a fun one.
Good day. Hail. Yeah, cheers. Always good to see you. Likewise. Man, pretty sweet. I like the lettering of Sunsworn too. It almost makes me think of like Masters of the Universe.
I've heard that before, and yeah, if there's any disenfranchised Masters of the Universe fans, feel free to check it out. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to scalp disenfranchised fans, right?
There you go. That's a good angle.
Do you have cookies?
Well, the dark side has cookies.
Yeah, not currently, but I can make some. I will make cookies.
Cookie tier. Wings of Vengeance is a teaser, and we have some imagery here.
That's simp number 1.
Yeah, she will actually be chained in the book, so just throwing that out there.
I love this image, and I like this armor here.
You just cropped the most interesting part there. It's there. It's on the line, in the bottom line. It's there. Oh my! What a blasphemy!
Well, we can't give the people too much, right? You gotta leave them wanting a little bit.
Oh, that's pretty trippy.
Yeah, Vinny also provided a beautiful cover for this as well.
Yeah, this helmet and those horns. Oh yeah. My God.
That's sweet. I love the reflection. Wow. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. Now, your first one was a novel, wasn't it? A novel.
Yes. Yep. That was a 535-page novel with. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
With a visual companion to kind of introduce people to the universe. But yeah, I'm working on the second novel now, which takes, novels take a minute to write. So I figured in between, why not do some comics? Why not get some more visual pieces in here for people to take a look at and hopefully introduce them more to the universe.
Chilling people. Desperate chilling. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, there are still a few of those left, and some of them have slight damage, like bender or crease here and there. So I didn't feel right shipping them out to backers who were, backing the first time around and paying full price. So I added those onto this campaign as an add-on. You can get that or the digital PDF version of Edge of Annihilation as an add-on for this campaign as well. If you want to get caught up with the universe, if you want to learn more, it's there for you.
Oh, all right. So like a second chance to get that novel.
Yep.
So are you going to do are you going to alternate on your campaigns? Like on one do a novelization? Hold on. Some freaking telemarketers trying to reach me. So are you doing like a novelization, and then the next campaign is going to be a graphic novel, and then another novelization with a graphic companion, and then the one after that is another graphic novel?
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, I want to do at least one comic, maybe even two in between each novel, because the novel's its own. I don't know. I tell people I kind of picture it like this. Like the novel is like an ongoing, like maybe television series. The graphic novels in between are kind of be like, you know, movies that I throw in there for hype. Just quick, action packed, a little more character, you know, to explore, different planets to explore. But you don't need one for the other, right? So if you're just into novels, you can just you know, you don't need to pick this up to understand what's going to happen in the next novel, and vice versa. So the novels are kind of their own story. These are the comics are going to be standalone stories with characters that you're familiar with, just kind of doing things in between the events of the novels.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen, you're a big fan of anime, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is pretty much like when you have the series number 1 with episodes, you know,
Right.
with parts, and this comic book, it's like when you have that OVA.
Oh.
You know, OVA part. So it's a little filler, you know, to enhance, to enrich the original story a little bit here and there, you know, added value.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and for the ladies, you're not going to get shirtless Aster Sunsworn in the novels. Just saying.
Oh.
And for the simp guys, you won't get a chained lady to a crystal, you know,
True.
in a book.
Oh, nice. Hail hills all around. Hashtag horny helmet. That book is thick.
Speaking of horny helmets, I'm actually I'm talking to someone right now about possibly making a cast of Aster's helmet and making that available at some point. I don't know if it's going to make it to this campaign because there's a lot involved in that, but
Oh, wow.
because I heard someone mention, I think it was What About one said I want that helmet, and I said, okay, well, let's see what we can do.
Cool. That would be neat.
So it's pretty much like sitting in the basement and doing the paper mache.
Oh no, it's not me. If I was making it, I wouldn't feel confident selling it. I'm handing this off to a professional. It's 666, I think, is what he goes by on Twitter. It's the same guy that does Tug's masks. He's done some Mandalorian helmets and some Revan masks. He's really good at it.
Oh, okay. Is he like a full-time cosplayer or?
I don't know that he's a cosplayer. It's just kind of what he does. Like he makes movie props and things like that.
Sweet. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so he's probably going to go in armory and build it from scratch with flat aluminum or something to that effect, or maybe iron.
Yeah, he does molding and castings. I'm not sure yet. I think it's going to be plastic, but because I mean metal, that's going to be a real problem to ship, right? So yeah, I think it's gonna have to be plastic just by necessity. But yeah, I know he does a lot of molding and casting, and I think he does work with metal, but I'm not sure metal would be the smart thing to go with on this one.
Right. Imagine the shipping costs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being able to 3D print this? That would be amazing. You know, just like the parts and then putting them all together.
Yeah, that would be neat. And what if you had like a 3D printed keychain of the helmet? But I don't know, that might be too bulky.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool though.
It would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool things we're looking at and planning for, and you know, we just got to make these happen. Like I said before, every dollar over the goal is helping us fund that next project. We're looking at, you know, card games, possibly board games,
Wow.
maybe even a role playing system at some point. Like I'm thinking big with this because I think it's just a deep, rich universe that needs to be explored, and there's a lot to it. You're gonna get a sense of some familiar things because, you know, there's a lot of inspiration here from other works, but it's definitely its own beast, and you'll learn that coming into it.
I think there's 2 or 3 CGers who are actually building like game engines for tabletop RPGs that would allow you to incorporate characters from CG and, you know, have them battle against each other, because a number of campaigns are including trading cards that actually have like D&D stats.
Right.
So that's pretty neat. Welcome, Pale Rider. What up, hookers? Popping in right behind Sugar.
Who would have thought?
Is there
Everyone.
is there a Pale Rider red dressed here?
Well, Pale Rider might paint one. He's been doing a lot of painting lately. His paintings are awesome.
All right, nice. Pale hills all around. Here's a filler.
So
Chris Oakart said, "How was I not subbed? I'm a subbing bell thing." Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Awesome. Resin for the helmet. Yeah. That
amazing idea.
Yeah.
Another amazing idea.
Yeah, for sure. Frog G says Adam Lawson, Failed Superheroes Club, also does some movie quality props. The masks in the Kill Journal are replica quality. Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but I think Sick is working on those as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I saw him post something about that.
Yeah, man, the Kill Journal masks, dang, those look pretty sweet. Pale Rider is requesting a Sunsworn helmet for his penis.
I'm sorry, Pale Rider, but the 3D printer wouldn't handle that size. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The normal helmet might actually fit.
That might work. Johnny Cage says, "Good, Pale Rider's here. I feel more at ease. Now where did Chris go?"
I think Chris exited stage left as soon as he saw Pale Rider in the chat.
Hail, Johnny. Cy versus Chris breakdance battle.
Do it.
Ooh, breakdance battle. Bring it. Oh my gosh, Lola.
What's up, Lola?
Honored.
Hello.
Hail. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had you in one of my streams. I am honored. I'm most honored. Hail, Lola meets Bootylicious. If you haven't already, back Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. If you've already back it once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady.
I like this guy.
All right.
You never know when you're going to be walking in the street, with a pile of comics and just here for one, here for you, here for you, here for you.
Yeah.
You want those.
That is absolutely, that's a good reason. Yeah. Yeah, we got to check out the tiers later and see. I haven't checked it yet, but see if there's like a retailer's pack where you can, get enough copies to pass out to all your friends and strangers on the street.
Yeah, there's not a retailer pack, but that's one thing I was considering. I felt like there was a lot of tiers on here already, so I didn't want to overload people with tiers, but that's something I'm considering, yeah. So if anybody's interested in something like that, throw it in the chat, let me know, and yeah, we'll get one up there.
All right. Absolute 2 is including 2 D&D cards. Jason had a tier for that. I got one. So all backers get a Frog G card. Oh, sweet.
Beautiful. Yeah, actually, I just backed Absolute 2 yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. Check it out.
I got to try and catch up on backings. Got a little more money in. And now that I have this new job I'm supposed to be starting, it will help fund my addiction to Comicsgate books. Let's see here. Also, check out the Kill Journal and IGG. Thanks for dropping the links. Pale Rider says Chris might have gotten away for now. Double. Welcome, Angelus Draven. Hello.
Hey.
Hail, Angelus.
Lola says, saw his tweet and found WyzGyz sub 2. Thank you so much. We'd love to have you on sometime, Lola. You guys are so cool. Thanks for dropping the links, Frog G. Absolute book 2. Yeah, that's looking really good as well. Pale Rider says, back this book or I'll stalk you. I'm good at that.
He is good at that. He means it.
Yeah. That's true. I stopped counting all the cameras. I think I found like 5.
And if you want Pale Rider's attention, back this book or he won't stalk you.
Yeah. Actually, we made a deal, you know, like for every book I back, he's gonna take down one of my cameras. You know, in this house, so I pretty much was left with 5 that I know of. So yeah.
Did you find the bathroom cam yet?
Yeah, one of them. I'm pretty sure there's more than one. I just wonder where the others are, you know.
There's probably at least 3 attached to the toilet.
Yeah, you know, like from the inside.
Oh, dang.
Inside, outside, all over.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Yeah, this is cool. How far along are you on the finishing the book? Where? What stage are you at?
We are at 1/6.
1/6. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I have to admit, I started a little bit later on it. You know, I set my standard that I would like to have everything finished at least 175%. But this one I started a little bit later on. But you know, everybody knows me, and everybody knows I have the work ethic needed, and that's why when we said it's going to be fulfilled by the date that this over there, it's going to be October. It's going to be October, no matter what happens. That, you know, things can fall from the sky. That's not a problem. Just gonna, you know.
What was your guys' collaboration like? I mean, WyzGyz, did you have like everything outlined to a T with all kinds of detail and obviously the dialogue, and then you just submitted it to Nerium to, you know, draw, or did you use like generalities and like I'm looking for this and that? Here's the angle I'm coming from. Here's the characters who are in this panel. Because you look at Nerium's work, and on her own book, she's got this, like everything, like kind of like thumbnailed, exactly what she has in mind, subject to edit.
Well,
It was a little bit of both, but yeah, that's not something she just does for one project. She immediately went to work on this thumbnailing, and those thumbnails are beautiful, man.
Oh, I know.
But as far as the collaboration goes, Nerium hits it out of the park every time. Like I don't rate everything super detailed, except for things that I really have a strong vision about. But I try to leave a little bit of leeway, you know, for the artist, because you can't detail out everything and nitpick every little thing, right? So as long as it's close to what you're thinking, then you can kind of go over it and be like, okay, can you just tweak this and tweak that? But honestly, I didn't really have to do almost any of that with Nerium, because she has a particular talent for picking up what you put on paper and translating it to her own paper in a visual format. Extremely talented with that. And, you know, sometimes she's like, well, this, you know, there's a little too much going into this panel, so we're going to break it up into a couple, and, you know, that's fine. It works out great. It adds extra detail, actually. So, yeah, the collaboration has been damn near flawless.
yeah, you just say it like really beautiful, but in a very rude way. It's like when you say like, okay, I wrote the script, and you totally ignore it and just draw whatever you want. But yeah, it's pretty much like that. You know, it's when I read that script, it's like as if a movie, you know, started to unfold in front of your eyes. I mean, what I did was even, you know, make a like another folder just for the script. You know, I have the script over here, and when I need some notes, I just write into and then I read it, you know, and reread it. And it's like watching a movie. So when that happens, you know, when I start to see the movie, I just need to take a paper and draw the thumbnails, because that's when the process is there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I try to do. I try to write everything cinematically because I just, because I do the same thing as I'm writing. Like I'm picturing it in my head how it's unfolding and how I think it would look best were it transformed into like a movie or a TV show. Because that's just, that's where we go to. So yeah, I try to draw as cinematically as possible. And like Miriam's done a hell of a job translating that script into actual pages.
Yeah, into sequential art. Yeah, I was about to ask. So if you think cinematically, when you think of the Sunsworn universe, do you anticipate eventually making movies?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to see movies of Sunsworn. I'd love to see like an animated series. I think that's one thing about this universe that I really like and was completely unintentional, but I think it translates well into just about any medium. I can see this in manga. I can see this in strictly Western comics, but my favorite is kind of an amalgamation of the two. And that's, Miriam does that perfectly, and then kind of lays a layer of semi-realism on top of it as well. So her style for this is just perfect, and I couldn't have hoped for a better looking book.
Nice. Yeah, it looks really good. Let's see. Absolute Book 2. There's a link for it. Oh yeah, I think I read that one. Back this book or I'll stalk you. I'm good at that. Fried G says, studies suggest that backing Wings of Vengeance more than once will increase happiness. Oh yeah.
He's correct. It also decreases likelihood of contracting illnesses.
Oh.
And extends
lifespan.
Well, yes, lifespan. Thank you.
Oh, good. Those are all definitely important benefits, indeed. Pale Rider says you did find the most important camera. Lol.
So was it okay? I'm really glad that there aren't more in the bathroom. So
no toilet cams. Ew. Didn't find. Oh wait a minute. Uh-oh. You didn't find the most important camera.
I did find.
Uh-oh. You just use those thumbnails as pages so good it's unfair. Yeah.
Right?
And I was looking at the thumbnails and going, wait a minute, that looks like it's about the size of a trading card.
It's bigger. It's bigger. These are bigger. The thumbnails that I did for Bones are smaller,
Okay.
but they, because I know my own process a little bit better, so I just can go and do it on a smaller one. But I wanted to catch all the possible details that I had in mind while reading the script. So that's why I made the thumbnails about twice the size of a trading card.
Gotcha. That'd be funny if you take those pages and turn it into a little book, a little graphic novel.
That would be amazing.
A miniaturized version of it.
Maybe one day we're gonna offer even the thumbnails. That can also happen.
That'd be
yeah. Again, and people, if you're interested in the original thumbnails, absolutely say so, and we'll consider making those available.
Almost.
If it's okay with you, Katie.
Not a problem. Yeah, I think the delivery will be the possibly worst part. And one thing I would like to point out, just so people know, when I'm thumbnailing and sketching, I'm not using the hardest quality of paper. So, it's not the thinnest, but it's not the thickest. Paper, Pale Rider, paper.
Let's see here. Sunsworn, the movie. Sunsworn, the breakfast cereal. Sunsworn, the flamethrower. Love that one.
Oh yeah, Spaceballs had it right. That's the way to do it.
Pale Rider says, y'all have fun. Have to buy some canvas.
Don't forget the red paint and glitter.
Oh,
See you, Pale Rider.
Yeah, take it easy. Cracking up. Let's see. So, Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is 52 plus full color pages of pure space fantasy adventure.
60.
Yeah, probably closer to 60 at this point.
Oh, is that right? Oh, wow. Nice. packed with non-stop action, engaging characters, captivating art, and a story that'll keep you reading until the very end. So you got WyzGyz, Miriam, and is it Mika Fusco?
Yep,
Just mentioned Mika.
Yeah, she's the colorist on this this project. She's doing the coloring the interior pages. Yeah, from Barbusco Studios, and yeah, she's doing an excellent job. Like she and Katie mesh really well.
Oh, all right, nice. So Katie, you're doing pencils and inks.
Yeah, the interior pages. But the cover, I just wanted to try to color. So.
Try. She says try. Look at that.
Yeah, I tried, and it went well. So
looks good. Main cover by Miriam. Variant cover by Vinny Tartamella.
Yeah, man. His painted style is just beautiful, and I want on Vinny on at least the variant cover for everything I do. I want him to do the covers for every novel as well, because he's just fantastic.
Yeah, he's got
he knows how to do it.
Yeah, he's got a really nice style. And then you discuss the story, how it continues from the first one. Inks, colors, letters, nice. Some glance at the interiors. Is this classified as a manga style or anime style?
That's a good question, because I don't think that's any of that. You know, it's not Western style, Western style. 1, 2, 3, Western style, nor manga style. You know, I think it's somewhere in between, like a hybrid. Again, that's what I was mentioning with bounds. It's some kind of way that my hand got used to drawing, so it's somewhere in between.
Yeah, you can see the influence from the action lines. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, these 2 pages, we included Katie's lines along with Mika's colors, so you can just kind of get a before and after, and just the idea of how well they mesh together.
Oh man, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, normally if this was like a black and white comic, I would definitely add more heavy black. You know, more black, maybe more gray tones. But since Mika is doing really amazing, great job when it comes to the colors, I just decided to to loosen up a little bit so I can give her space to express all that. As you can see, she has a really good knack when it comes to the how the colors match. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a perfect fit. I'm really happy with how these are turning out.
Compliment. That's the word. Yes, compliment.
Yeah, it's looking nice. And how it makes she makes it look like crystals. That's a cool effect.
They are crystals.
Is a purple crystal part of the decor of the site of the campaign page, or is this also on the comic book pages as well?
No, that's just to pretty up the campaign. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some glorious crystals in the book as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very crystal themed, because the magical theme in this universe is like the mystical powers stem from primal crystals throughout. So that's kind of why we went with the crystal theme on this.
That's a really good looking dragon, man.
Excuse me. Core.
Yes, in this universe they are referred to as Dracor. They're basically space dragons, right? But who wants to just say space dragons? That's something plain. So they got a name of their
Let's see. Johnny asks, "Wait, Pale Rider is leaving? Sugar Chris, are you still there?"
As soon as Pale Rider said he was leaving, Chris popped up again.
I have boatloads of glitter. I'll never run out. Dancing with the red dress. Sugar Chris says, "Oh, it's almost 11. I should get my stream ready."
I can almost imagine Pale Rider, dressed in some kind of fancy summer, like a suit, you know, some high tone music, and he's just walking in the street, and the glitter just like, you
know. Smiling Bandito says Vinny's work is just getting better and better still. Amazed at what he's putting out now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely check out Shadow the Kraken as well if you haven't already. Because it's definitely some of his best work to date, and it's beautiful, man. Like every panel is painted. It's just glorious.
Yeah. Best pirate book ever.
So who's the letterer?
I am the letterer.
Oh, okay.
With some tips and tricks from both Vinny and Miriam.
Nice. Yeah, I like that it's legible. It's easy to read. Especially with my being nearsighted. It helps.
Yeah, we were trying to find a size of a font that would be easily readable, yet still wouldn't cover like too much of the artwork, you know. To find some kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's the trick, because there's, I mean, like every panel on this is just glorious. I don't want to cover anything, but you know, you have to. So it can be a challenge trying to find where to put the speech bubbles, but I think it's working out pretty nice.
Sweet.
And Katie does occasionally leave some space for them.
This man.
Frog G says, pirates pillaging and lots of booty.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow of the Kraken, from the depths we rise. Awesome. Frog G needs to hop out later all. Take it easy.
Have a good day, Frog G.
Thanks for hanging with us. Tier art and merch. Art prints by Miriam and Vinny Pentamella.
Yeah, man, we got a few things here. Every copy of the book's going to come with an art print of both of the cover art. Just because it's beautiful, and I think there needs to be more of it out there.
What are
Just because we can.
What are the dimensions of the art prints?
They're going to be 6x9, so they fit in with the book. Because I don't want to do a whole lot of folding. The only thing that's going to have to be folded on this campaign is going to be the poster that you can get as an add-on, or it comes with some of the tiers.
Ah, all right. Sirens of Sunsworn, 60 trading cards by Carla Twinielli. Oh,
yeah, man. Nice. Yeah, these came out beautiful as well.
Yeah, I love Carla's work.
She did amazing work there. Yeah. And that's also a funny thing. We absolutely didn't know about each other, you know. But she was working on trading cards, and I was working on prints, on art prints, and we pretty much did the same idea, you know. And that was also a funny thing when we met each other, and while Carla was still, you know, pregnant, waiting with the baby, and we often you just, you know, we StreamYarded, and we were like, I gotta go, you know, to the ladies' room. And I was like, yeah, me too. Every single time.
You guys were in sync.
Yep.
It was a bond. Mm.
A P bond. And an art bond as well.
Yeah, there you go.
I was so, you know, I was trying so hard not to use the word, and I just go and slip it out there.
Well, I'm coarse, you know.
Wow, these are both great. Nice. T-shirts, freaking A. Those are awesome looking.
Yeah, man. Those are also an add-on, and the T-shirt comes with the Total Onslaught tier, but otherwise, yeah, you can pick those up as an add-on if you like.
Mm-hmm.
It has Miriam's beautiful cover art on one, and Miriam's beautiful. Are we just going to say simp art? We'll say simp art on the other.
Yeah.
So are both images available for men and both available for women?
Yep, they're both available. Yeah, for either or.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, those are cool looking. I've got to get myself some of those.
I make a picture when you do that. We want to see that on Twitter. Like proud wearer.
I love picking up CG T-shirts. Teachers are my thing. Traditional art by Miriam Minka, the Drakor Queen.
Yeah, man, this one went almost immediately, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm
I can
leaving
see
it there.
why. Jeez, man.
I can show it up if you want, because I know it's sold, but the thing is, we're gonna offer more, because I don't know, I just started to enjoy drawing, you know.
Holy moly, that's so cool. Wow.
So, by the way, I kind of finished another traditional art piece, and we're gonna offer it pretty soon. So just just make sure you have your radars on us.
Actually, I think I offered it right now.
Oh my god. Really?
Seriously? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna show it up. Okay, fine. Not that much for a deal. This is a sketched one. Well, sketched version, and here you can see that.
Oh wow.
The thing.
It pops. Wow.
Yeah. So far we covered like pretty much all the characters, even the badass character. The only character that is left is the main character, Esther Sunsworn. So when my new supply of the marker is gonna come, because I went dry, I'm gonna make a new one.
Oh, nice. Those are good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man, they're beautiful. These are things that I didn't even necessarily want to put on here because I would like to keep them. But,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, you gotta give the people what they want, and the people want traditional artwork, especially Miriam traditional artwork, because it's just beautiful stuff.
Oh, isn't it? Yeah.
We're gonna sell it along with your cookies.
Yeah, there you go.
Then they're gonna have cookie butter grease on them and everything. It's probably not the best idea.
You gotta put it into a plastic bag like in McDonald's, you know.
Cookie butter grease. Ouch. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Maybe.
Kinky cards are the best cards, says Johnny Gage. Kinky prints are the best prints too.
I can't disagree.
It says fantastic artwork, truly. Oh
yeah, man. God. Yeah, man. Nothing but the best. That's kind of the whole point of this, right? Because we're sick and tired of being, number one, treated like idiots, and number two, just given subpar quality on the things that we enjoy. So, you got to come with the best. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's the 100% I mentioned earlier. Exactly.
Traditional art by Miriam, 8.25 by 11.5.
Yeah, we have a different formatting over here, so just working with the standard format of paper over here. So yeah, these are pretty much sold, but like I said, I'm gonna work on more, and people are gonna get more, probably, definitely Esther piece. Don't know when. Like I said, I'm waiting because my markers went dry.
Just be glad Power Rider's not still in the chat for a comment on your markers gone dry.
Oh, dang.
That's why I said markers.
Wow. Man, I missed out on this. Let's see. Traditional sketch cards by Vinny. Oh.
Yeah, Vinny's have sold. He might be doing more. I'm not sure yet. But there's still a couple left by Miriam, and we'll see. We'll see if I can twist her arm into doing some more.
Wow. So,
What did you say?
Are Vinny's pencils and Miriam's inks?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Kind of look that way. 2.5 by 3.5. Nice. In case you missed it, Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation. Don't sweat it. Limited number of reader copies available as add-ons to this campaign. Physical books with slight cosmetic defects. Minor creases, bends or small tears that we just didn't feel comfortable sending out to backers at full price. Also, PDF option to add on if you like. If the novel campaign passed you by, this is your chance to get up to speed with the Sunsworn universe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I encourage everyone to do so as well, because it's just, it is a really in-depth universe, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything.
stretch goals, funded, top quality books, perfect bound with high quality paper and cover stock. Oh, for a second I thought you were going to give everyone a pile of crystals too.
No, if I had it, I would. But the best I can do is just offer the top quality products, man. That should be goal one, right? Like that shouldn't be a $50,000 stretch goal. That should be right out of the gate. And that's what I said. As soon as we're funded at 1,000, boom, top quality, everything.
Yep, absolutely. At 5,000 is the foil trading card of Trip Vengeance.
Like this. Like this.
Oh,
this
hold on.
beautiful thing. Can you see that? It's glowing nice.
Oh yeah, like the lettering of Sunsworn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool effect.
Is that right, Brad? Am I showing it right?
Yep. It's going to be. I think most people are familiar with a foil trading card. It's like foil accents on the trading card, and again, wanted to go a little more top notch this time around, and just make sure people know like you're appreciated, man. Like it's not really. That's the thing. It's not really about the stretch goals, right? It's about the book. It's about the product.
Yeah.
But these are just everything you're seeing here. This is just a thank you. Like, thank you for getting us there. Thank you for, pumping this project to the next level so we can do the next project at an even higher level,
Oh yeah, for sure. Smiling Bandito says, it's the producer's curse. Everything we commission is something we would want for ourselves.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's the truth. But the second one, like, man, you have another thing coming.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mark her? I hardly know her, and she's already dry? Shame.
Hi, Love Pigeon.
Hi, Love Pigeon. Welcome.
I love Pigeon.
Call.
Since when do pigeons do call?
Since right now.
Yeah, I suppose.
There you go.
Like I said, we're very old-fashioned here. We are 20 years behind in our country, so maybe things changed. So, yeah.
Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
It is.
The Dracora Queen die-cut sticker. Wow, that's pretty cool looking. Does this have like a metallic look to it? Or is it like a regular matte kind of sticker?
It's probably going to be a glossy sticker, but the detail you're seeing is all Nerium. Like, it was just the coloring. Yeah, makes it look fantastic.
Let's say so far the options are open.
All right. Love Pigeon says, this one does.
There you go.
This pigeon caw-caws. I'm 34 old. Maybe 34 years old. Yeah, well met. And then at the 15,000 stretch goal is a foil trading card of Hrala.
Hrala. It just rolls off the tongue. Hrala.
Yeah, there you go. Is the H supposed to be silent, or do you still pronounce it? Yeah.
I pronounce it. You don't have to.
And there's another way you can pronounce it, like Hrala.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Hrala. Yeah. 18,000, the Vinny T cover design round magnet. Ooh. Oh, that'll look cool. 20,000, foil trading card of Astur Sunsworn, plus all books signed by both WyzGyz and Nerium, because we love you. Whoa.
That's right. You want to make that happen.
So cool. Wow. Yeah, that's going to look awesome in foil.
Like I said, that's why I need to buy more markers. We're not waiting. We know we're going to get there at some point, I hope so.
All right, 20,000 or more, content coming soon. That probably includes some physical crystals and red dresses. And things like that.
Yeah, maybe a dance party. We'll see.
Some cameras here and there,
There you go.
One thing I'd love to do is expand the book a little more and put more of Nerium's like sketches and thumbnails and like her design process in the back of the book. So that's what I'm looking at for like Beyond 20.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I like the behind the scenes stuff. That's
Yeah, and 25K plus, just so you know, your like Bill Ryder says he's going to donate a few cameras directly into your house, not a problem. He's going to even install it. So.
Oh, all right. Wow, that's a pretty good deal then. Hey, welcome, Hex Allen.
Hey, Hex.
What's up, Hex?
Hello, y'all. Johnny says, always have extra art supplies, Katie.
This is a problem over here. You know, even if they sit still without using the markers, they just go dry. So
I think I felt a little bit of finger wagging there.
Finger wagging?
Mm-hmm. Johnny Cage wagging his finger at you. Shame,
like,
shame. Yes.
So.
WyzGyz is our crystal connection. Yeah.
That's right. I'll hook you up.
Join the Sunsworn universe, full of action, intrigue, larger-than-life characters. Space fantasy is making a comeback. Sunsworn is leading the way. In a supplemental story that takes place between the events of Sunsworn novels Age of Annihilation, available this campaign as an add-on, and March of the Dominion, coming 2022. That's pretty cool that you explain how it works. That's a good idea. As for Sunsworn, Trip Vengeance and Ginny Zin are lured to a world still occupied by Violet Circle extremists as they attempt to rescue a surviving Ulthar.
Perfect pronunciation, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and keep an eye out if you haven't gotten Edge of Annihilation and you don't know too much about the Sunsworn universe. I'm going to start doing some Sunsworn lore videos on my channel to just kind of explain things a little bit, introduce you to the universe more, some of the characters, like the organizations, just to get you in there, get you engrossed in the environment.
Nice.
Yeah, so you'll know what an Ulthar is, which is the same thing as a disciple of Ul. They're like a mystical faction in Sunsworn.
Fantastic. Let me see here. Let's play the teaser, even though we're already into the funding of it. Let's see what this looks like. Damn, that's cool. That's awesome. I love the music too.
Yeah, man. I was just going to be like a quick punch in the face, just to let you know there's going to be an action-packed, nonstop adventure full of space fantasy. And this one's even a little more heavy on the fantasy because we went further along with the Dracor in this. They're a prominent feature in this. So if you're into dragons, yeah, definitely check it out.
Man, very cool. Hex Allen asks, is WyzGyz a first nationer?
I'm from a first world country, if that's what he means.
Because of the crystal thing.
Oh, or is he asking if I'm rich? Because the answer is no.
So dope. I'm loving the novel.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from the novel, and that makes you feel really good because of course you think what you're doing is great, right? But you don't really know until it gets out there, and you get a lot of feedback, and I've been getting a fair amount, and yeah, people are loving it, and I really appreciate that. I love that you love it.
Yeah, that's where you're pretty much still a lot ahead of me, because I'm still, shaking in my boots right now, because people backed it, and now they're gonna open the book and they're gonna be like, do I like this? Do I don't like this? This is great. It's fantastic, and I'm gonna be here sitting like feedback.
Yeah, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think that people are really going to love your book.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, First Nationer as a Native American. Okay. No, I'm not. I have a little bit of Native American heritage, not a lot. Most of my heritage comes from the Welsh side of things.
It comes from what?
Welsh.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I actually have a Welsh flag that I haven't flown in a while. Maybe I will.
Okay.
Do it.
Now, the crystal thing comes from there's been theories, and I'm not big into like straight up science fiction, right? Like I prefer the science fantasy aspect of things. It's just, I don't know, it's just more my style. Like I love sci-fi, I love fantasy, but when the two meet, it's just a beautiful thing, and that's what I'm into. But there's been theories bannered about that, like the universe sprung from like a crystallization. So I kind of took that and ran with it for a more fictional aspect of things. So that's why all of the magical, the mystical energy in this world stems from crystals.
Nice. Do you happen to also like study crystals and what effects they're supposed to have? Like there's certain crystals that are supposed to be beneficial to you and give you energy.
Yeah, I have studied that a bit. I've casually studied a lot of things, but the problem I had with that, because when I was first looking into it, yeah, that was kind of like where I wanted to go with it. But you're very hard pressed to find a crystal with any kind of negative energy, right? in that line of thinking,
Right.
or anything other than like this is the positive thing it does for you. But I wanted certain crystals to be more negative, to be more like the amethyst, for example, kind of represents power. It's for the power hungry. It's for people who are just obsessed with gaining and maintaining power. Whereas the emerald is more a crystal that represents wisdom, knowledge, and that's why the disciples of Ul, or the Ulthar, are like the keepers of history in the galaxy. They're very hands off as far as conflicts and combat's concerned, but they're always observing. They're always watching, trying to gather knowledge and record history. So yeah, depending on what crystal you're kind of drawn to, kind of reflects who you are inside.
Interesting.
So for us, it's rainbow.
What?
Come on, you just had to take the woke thing again. I was just saying that we're very multicolored people, that we have all the colors that they are there because, we just are pretty.
Of course. Now, Trip's story is going to evolve because he's a wielder of an emerald, but that's not actually the crystal that portrays him necessarily. It was the dominant crystal in the Astral Union, which is why anybody who is in tune with the crystals and the mysticism can pick up and use any crystal. But each person is drawn to a particular type of crystal that can really reflects who they are and really amplifies their ability.
Johnny Cage says, Katie, you're not allowed to doubt yourself here. That's true.
Yeah, that is true. You're not allowed to doubt Johnny Cage either. Just accept it.
Oh,
yeah. That's the thing I was just thinking about. Okay, if I'm gonna doubt myself, I'm doubting Johnny Cage. And I'm pretty much doubting all the backers that back the book. Like doubting there. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna shut up.
Now here's an off the wall question. Since your story deals with crystals, would you picture one day maybe the Sunsworn and Star Wars universes colliding because lightsabers are based off of selecting the right crystal?
Well, I mean, if it's still Disney run, no, I don't want anything to do with it. If somebody gets their hands on it who actually loves and appreciates the franchise and the history of the universe, then I wouldn't be opposed to a crossover. But I don't know. I don't know that that's really in the cards. I've never really seen like two giant universes crossing over like that.
Yeah, I think it if anything, it only happens in fandom. Like when there's some fan films where they have Star Wars and Star Trek facing off,
right?
Or Star Wars and DC characters, things like that.
Yeah, and it's often a comparison, like who's going to beat who.
Yeah.
You know, you rarely see a cooperative aspect.
And the worst part as a reader, as a person who is already in the middle of a book, is, you know, I already know what's happening, and you feel like you want to explain it to people, and that is like, no, I can't because I'm going to spoil it.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, spoilers have an expiration date, right? So at some point, yeah, I'll be a little bit more open about everything that happens within Edge of Annihilation, but I'm not sure we're quite there yet because there's been like maybe 400 or so copies sent out. So I would like more people to get introduced to it before I start laying on like heavy spoilers and things like that. But I mean, if anybody's interested and just wants to know, like, just feel free to hit me up.
And your novels, as well as your graphic novels that you're toggling between, it's expected to be an ongoing series, right? Because you're building the universe.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I fully intend to be doing this the rest of my life. So the novel series right now is right now I have 2 trilogies mapped out, so a total of 6 books. And that's just casually mapped out. You know, it's not like super detailed. I'm not going to pull a George Lucas and be like, I had all of this perfectly planned out for years. But no, the first trilogy is pretty well mapped out. The second is well underway. And it's just going to be an ongoing story for the foreseeable future.
I meant to ask earlier, WyzGyz, how did you develop your storytelling? Did you have any formal classes in writing, or do you like teach yourself to write, and a lot of it is just from your imagination?
Most of it, I would say, came from my experience with tabletop role-playing games, because I've played that ever since I was 13, like all different kinds, D&D, Mutants and Masterminds, Rifts, Savage Worlds, like you name it, I've probably played it at some point. And you know, when you're creating adventures for that, like I come from, I know a lot of people who like to use canned adventures, like story modules, but the people I play with, we very rarely do that. We usually develop our own worlds and our own stories and our own characters within those worlds. And I'd say that's primarily where it came from. I've also been a pretty avid fantasy and sci-fi reader since around the same age, around 13. And when I got to the writing bit of it, I did do a good bit of studying, got a lot of tips from different writers, and did a lot of research just to kind of pull everything together, make sure I was doing everything right, you know. So I think it all came together pretty well. But I've always had a really vivid imagination, and that's what I mean when I say I try to write everything cinematically. Like when you're reading what I wrote, I want you to be able to vividly be able to picture everything that's happening in your mind.
No, yeah. And that's one of the cool things about novels. You get to delve into all the nitty-gritty details because you're painting a picture for the reader. Very cool. And I imagine it would be fair to say that you were often like the quote-unquote dungeon master of the tabletop games, because it requires a lot of imagination and planning to build the adventure that the players are going to be on.
Frequently, yes. Yeah, actually, Sunsworn, it came about from a universe I created for a Mutants and Masterminds game, like somewhere between 15 and 20 years ago. Whoa. And that's where the universe started. And you know, when the I really hate to keep bringing up The Last Jedi, but it was truly like the impetus for all of this. Like when that garbage came out, I was like, no, this is it. Like Star Wars is dead. We gotta do something about this. I have to do something about this. So I went and dusted off, all the old, notebooks and and papers I had laying around for that universe, and just kind of took it and remolded it almost, because it was a world designed for like almost superhero type players, right? So I took what I had and just made characters that are a little more, a little more everyday, a little more down to earth. Like they're not superheroes, but I mean, some of them do have fantastic powers, but it's much more of a space fantasy setting now than like a space superhero setting, which is kind of where it stemmed from.
Right. Johnny Cage says, we don't really need to see Aster Sunsworn drinking green milk from an alien.
I couldn't agree more. No, it doesn't depend on anything.
Yeah, it does. It does depend on the point of view. Come on.
Are you trying to pull an Obi-Wan Kenobi on me right now?
No, I'm trying to pull another simp picture on you. Jesus.
No, there's nothing wrong with the color green, right? But we don't need green titty milk.
I mean, you don't necessarily need to see the milk, right? So the alien can be green, which could suggest that baby, come on. Jesus, this is the problem with some creators. They lack imagination.
Oh
yeah, much like Ryan Johnson, which is why we don't want to simulate anything he's ever done in his life.
Damn fucking right.
Well, green milk comes from green alien women, and just like chocolate milk comes from brown cows, right?
So I've heard.
Okay, I'm just gonna make this clear. I've never seen Star Wars, so I don't know if that was a line from Star Wars or not. That's why I kind of played with my own imagination of how I would draw this kind of thing. So.
Please don't.
Yeah, if you delve into the Star Wars universe, I would only recommend episodes 1 through 6. Anything in the Disney Star Wars is fan fiction.
How about making Esther Sunsworn a woman? Gender bender.
Oh my gosh! Already gender bending.
Things happening.
Well, strange things do happen, but probably not that.
Yeah.
You don't need to go woke this soon.
Or ever.
Yeah, really. Welcome, Gingerton. Good morning, gang.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hello. Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding. Back this book today. Back at once, back at twice, back at 3 times a lady.
A lady in a red dress.
There you go. So we're checking out the perks now. We have the Sirens of Sunsworn.
Katie, did you want to take this one?
The ultimate simp here. Can you see the name? I can see the name there. It's epic. Never mind. Sirens of Sunsworn. I know it's missing a little bit, on the thumbnail because it would be like full. But come on, people. This is a package. You get a book. You get a pretty nice book, 60 pages book. Maybe even more. If you get there, you're going to get extra pages of artwork and things like that. 3 trading cards, 3 prints of Pretty Ladies, 2 prints of the official, cover, and the poster. Like, this is a package.
It is.
It's quite a package. Well done.
Yep.
That's what she said. That's quite impressive. I love when creators have a feature tier. It's not necessarily going to be the cheapest kind of tier. It's not going to be the most expensive, but it's somewhere in the middle. And it usually involves getting the book with some swag, which is always fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this particular tier, you get the cover of your choice, too. You can choose which cover you want on this tier.
Sweet. Simping for Sunsworn.
Well, thank you very much, and I will not discourage that.
We want more.
Exactly. Digital readout $15. Sweet.
Yes,
Yes.
that's just. Sorry, that it's just the digital tier, the PDF. You also get in the PDF version, you'll get a copy of both covers in that as well.
Oh, all right. And it's formatted to be compatible with desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then we've got, there are people out there who do dig the software digital version, especially if they're trying to avoid the shipping costs, which can sometimes be up there.
Yeah, especially with international. I know a lot of the international backers aren't too thrilled with the shipping costs, and I see why, but it's just necessary.
Yeah. The Nerium main cover is $25. Is this showing that you get the book with Nerium's cover, plus you get, is this the 2 prints?
Correct.
All right. Sweet. You got the Vinny T variant. So you get the book with Vinny T's image and you get the 2 prints.
Yep.
Or you can get both covers.
Which you should.
Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's a hell of a deal, too. Plus 2 prints.
And if it decides to back, each tier once, or twice, not a problem. Not a problem. We can live with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Then we've got the Nerium sketch card.
Yeah, those were the ones I was showing previously. If you remember, I can show it again.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's so organized.
Yeah, I know. Ooh.
So far, so good.
Ooh.
So far, so good. Of course, I need to be organized. I need to be prepared to pull it out of everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, once again, Big Glad Poe Rider is not in the chat.
Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So you're offering 10, 8 of them are taken already. So in terms of distributing them, is it going to be like randomized which one the backers get? All right.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Good deal. We've got the total onslaught. Whoa.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much everything. You get a T-shirt with this tier with
Of your choice.
with the artwork of your choice. You get a cover with the artwork of your choice. You also get a beautiful poster. Everything from the simp tier, the Sirens of Sunsworn. You get the 3 trading cards, the 3 prints, as well as 2 prints, like a print of each of the covers as well.
Wow. So are T-shirts available as an add-on?
Yes.
So, like, in order to get both T-shirts, you back this tier plus you add on the other tier. The T-shirt. I mean. Yep,
that's correct. Yeah, just almost everything is available as an add-on except for the Siren prints and cards. I wanted to make those exclusive to those tiers.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's sweet. Very cool. Yeah, because I already see I'm gonna have to get both T-shirts. And then we've got Trip Vengeance traditional art. There's only one of a kind on
that
this.
Just went up today. Yep.
And how big was this piece again?
8.5, but count 11.
8 1/4 by 11 1/2.
Oh yeah. 8 1/4 by 11 1/2. Yeah. For $150. So you get that original art, which is inked, penciled and inked. Then you've got the book itself, and you get the 2 prints.
Yep, and I believe this one is also a cover of your choice.
All right, sweet. And so when you back it, it's probably got like a drop-down menu, right? Where you pick to the covers.
Yep, and same with the T-shirts as well. It'll drop down and let you know, it'll have a drop down for the art, and it'll have a drop down for the size.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I really like that they added that because I don't think that's been around for very long. but that was a great addition. It makes things
yeah.
a lot easier, so you don't have to make like 3 different tiers for what you could pack into one.
Agreed. And then this is like a fun part for me, seeing all the tiers that already sold out, so you can see what you missed out on. So you kind of learn from your mistakes and don't
back early. Get in there early.
Exactly. So what the first one was the Vinny T sketch card tier, where you got the book plus an original sketch card from Vinny Tarnamella, plus 2 prints. Become the man.
Katie insisted on using the man. This is a miner who is trapped on the planet as well. He's one of the few survivors from the Violet Circle attack there, and he's kind of used as a bit of bait in this adventure. So yeah, you get to slap your face on that poor unfortunate individual.
I was insisting so hard he would wear that red apron.
What?
Yeah, he's got like an apron on for like a forging apron. Okay. And we were kind of hoping Chris would get to this first because Katie was going to make the apron red.
Oh my god! Oh man, that'd be fun. Oh man.
Can you imagine, like, I just got a crazy idea, right? So because there are like dead people as well, and like he's the last survivor that miner there. Can you imagine that? Like some kind of pole with a corpse hanging of it, just a skeleton with a red dress, and dried up.
I can imagine that quite easily.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
We just killed Chris.
It wouldn't be the first time. I'm pretty sure he's died in a comic before.
Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And you get to see, we'll find out once it's fulfilled, the destiny of this miner.
Yeah, he might live. He might die. We're not sure.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Did I skip one? No. All right. So there was one miner or one extra tier. Traditional Siren Ginny. Yeah, that one already got sold too. So you got the print, you got the book, you got is that one of the trading cards? And
Yep, that's the Ginny trading card and the Ginny print. Yeah, there was traditional for each one of Miriam's prints on the campaign, but they're all gone now.
Like I said, there's gonna be more. Don't worry.
And then we got traditional Siren, Harola. Similar setup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Traditional Syra Reina. Yeah, these all got sold, like you said.
Yeah, I think all of those went out on the first stream.
Oh my gosh! Did you also get fully funded on the first day?
Yeah, it was maybe an hour or two. I think we got fully funded.
Dang, that's
yeah. That was a great takeoff.
Where did you do it on your channel or did you?
We held the launch on my channel and then went to Bancroft's channel that night.
All right, nice. Let's see here. Yeah, it's got to be extremely exciting to get fully funded the first hour.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's. I mean, once that bar is fully green, yeah, it's it is. It's very exciting.
Have you by chance compared the stats of your previous campaign with this one to see the rate at which it's being backed and stuff like that?
I actually haven't done that yet. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on the old campaign. But yeah, that's something I probably should do, huh?
That'd be interesting.
I think that's questionable because you're kind of comparing two different products, right? The first one was a novel, and this one is a comic book. So even the target audience is a little bit different.
Yeah, and the funding goal on the first project was a bit higher as well. I think that was 3,500.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's the idea of releasing a novel is pretty interesting, and it's unique because I can't think of any other CGers who've actually released a novel, but there might be one or two out there. But the fact that you released a novel was pretty sweet. It's different.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure how that would go, but it was pretty well received. So yeah, it definitely gave me some extra funds to get this project started.
Yeah, that's definitely important. That's why it helps to back once, back twice, back 3 times even. The Mass Minister Kavar traditional. So there's a print, book, and 2 prints. I mean, original sketch.
Yeah, that one's a little more recent. That one that wasn't on there for the launch, but that went out pretty much. Almost all of these traditionals have gone out like the day that they appeared on the campaign. So people want Katie's art, man. She's a hot commodity.
I know.
Hot cake.
Yeah, they're literally selling like hotcakes. Yeah, just like on her campaign, Bonds, that one is, just as soon as she posts one, it gets sold, it seems. And this is probably my favorite Minka traditional. So the traditional art, the book, and 2 prints.
Yeah, that one is absolutely beautiful. I would like to take that and do something more with it other than just traditional art, because that's a really beautiful image.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, you forgot to tell everybody who already signed up for the mailing list.
Did I? But I obviously forgot because I don't remember.
Well, people who already signed up before we launched.
Oh, right. Yes.
I have it in a different folder.
Yeah, well, there was a special print for anybody who was signed up for the mailing list as well. And this is going to be given away. We've already raffled this off to a backer from the first campaign, so he's going to be getting this.
Like this original is raffled away.
Oh my gosh.
But it's going to be a print.
Whoa. My goodness. That's cool looking.
Yeah, and these are the rest of them.
Oh man, I love it. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot. That one's cool. Double guns. Oh yeah.
So,
Oh,
there.
cool. Beautiful work. Johnny Cage asks, did you just call yourself Hotcake? Pale Rider, where are you, brother?
Yeah, he's missing a lot, man. He's just feeling free to let it all hang out.
I think if he's gonna ever rewatch this stream, he's gonna cry into his pillow for 5 days.
At least. Maybe 6. Yeah, Pale Rider's gotta watch the replay now. For certain. Let's check out the official trailer once more. Adum. Sweet. If you go to Sunsworn.com, does it route you back to the Indiegogo page, or does it have like supplemental material?
It should route you to the Wings of Vengeance campaign. I was using that on the last campaign as well, and some people have told me, like Lola's told me, that it takes her to the old campaign. But I checked that out, and it seems to be working. So it should take you to the Wings of Vengeance campaign. So hopefully that continues.
Ah, sweet.
But yeah, one day it will be its own domain and a whole beautiful website. But for right now, yeah, it's just for redirecting purposes.
All right. Lola says, Johnny, he is out rounding up strippers and dusting glitter off his shoulders.
I don't know. He might keep it there.
Oh my gosh, funny stuff. Hey, welcome, Michael T. Hail, nerds.
What's up, Michael T?
Hi.
Chat. Hey, thanks for dropping the links. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. Lola says, Michael, if you're here, then you're a nerd too.
There's no shame. We're all nerds.
Busted. So 22 days left of the first 30. We are funding. Ooh, 47.85, 77 backers.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're not far from that first real stretch goal.
Yeah. Speaking of, so that would be 5,000, right? Remember?
Yep, 5,000 is the first foil trading card.
Oh.
Yeah, I know the page is a little long. There was a lot of stuff to put on here, a lot of information, and a lot of that. We can't have a page without showing off this beautiful art. So.
Well, yeah, that's a fact.
It's easy. Like, people are very visual. I kind of like this page for the fact that it has almost zero text and lots and lots of images.
Uh-huh.
People are visual creatures. That's it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we are so close to getting the foil trading card of Strip Vengeance. So that's gonna be sweet. I love foil trading cards. They look really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. It really is.
Michael says, my nerd card is laminated and everything.
He probably did it himself at home.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
The drive. Thanks for dropping the links. Yeah, there you go. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, I need to explain that. I'm sorry.
There's Bush's Baked Beans runs these commercials that are quite entertaining, where you've got this dog that talks to the owner who's advertising the beans, and the dog's always trying to reveal the secret recipe of the baked beans.
I remember this.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, you'll probably find them all on YouTube too. All these classic TV commercials. Yeah, you're damn right, WyzGyz.
I knew it. And again, there's no shame in it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh, so close to the full trading card. We're going to easily get there. Let me see. Sunsworn.com. Wings of Vengeance.
Very good.
It's working.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Yeah, I just figure it's a lot easier too than having to type in everything or copy and paste all the time. Like Sunsworn.com is just real quick and simple.
Yeah, I mean that's where a website URL does come in very handy, and it also saves you from having to go to Indiegogo and then do the search for it and make sure you got the right spelling and all that.
Right.
Make sure it's this Sunsworn on Indiegogo and not some other possible Sunsworn sounding thing. Let me see. Is there by chance anything we might have missed that you wanted to cover?
I think we covered pretty much everything. Unless there's some further details that you were looking for as far as characters or the worlds.
Let's see.
I think we went like through and through and through and through.
And through.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple videos on WyzGyz on YouTube that covers Sunsworn a little bit further in depth. So if you want to take a look at those, you can. But there's going to be some more. I want to do something a little more deep. You know, start off with the broad picture of it, and just kind of shrink it down with each video, and just kind of explore the different factions, the different characters, the different worlds, and just just supply some information for the unfamiliar.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Some supplemental insight. That's a good idea. I like it. Yeah, so Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is currently funding. Be sure and back it as soon as you can. Back it once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady. With that, we are going to close it out. Wanted to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you to everyone in chat. You guys are so freaking awesome. Thanks to everyone who watches this on replay. And thanks to our very special guests, WyzGyz and Miriam.
Thank you, sir. Yes, hail the chat. Thank you, guys. You guys are what makes these things happen. So, yeah, let's just keep it rolling. Got to support all these great independent creators. There's people out there building new worlds, new universes, new franchises, in lieu of the ones that have left us in the dust. So let's do something new. Let's be
not
ourselves.
even mention them. Just let's leave them in the dust.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
There you go. That sounds like a plan. Back early, back often. Heck yeah. Let's do it. All right, y'all, take it easy, and we shall see you on the next stream.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.